Hi, I'm Chantel Cohen, and today we are talking about gratitude, which I just love. And talking about gratitude, I want you to think about how you can show gratitude to your partner. And this is one of those things that I hear all the time, guys. I want you to think about this. You've been in a relationship, and let's say you've been together 10 years, 5 years, throughout college, and then after college you decided to get married, and now you're 10 years in, and you each have these things that you've decided, okay, well, he does this and she does that, or she and she does this. And what happens is we start to forget all the things that our partner does, and we stop being grateful for those things. Or even if you haven't stopped being grateful, you've stopped acknowledging those things. And guys, I'm not talking about something where you're just unabashedly, oh, thank you for doing my laundry. Oh, thank you for, making the bed. I'm really not talking about that. I'm talking about really sinking in to gratitude and what it means to be in a partnership. One of the things I want to invite you to do is to begin with gratitude yourself. Just each morning after your meditation, I hope you all are meditating, or after your prayer, just think about, saying thank you. Thank you. Think of all the blessings, the many things that you have in your life. No matter where you are in your life, we all have things to be thankful for. Getting up, just having a job to go to. But there are so many other things: a good laugh, a kiss on the cheek, a hug, somebody to rub your feet, somebody to sleep next to. All these things are wonderful. Somebody to share what's going on in your life with, who genuinely cares. Get into that state of gratitude, because you're going to be in that state that Neil Presrisha calls the glass is refillable. You'll be refilling your glass every day. Not as half empty or half full, but you'll be refilling it. And I want you to think of gratitude in that way. It's refillable every day. And you know what the thing is that it just never goes out of fashion to tell people how much you appreciate the things that they do, who they are to you, how good you feel. Just a simple thank you it says so much. And I always use this example. It's I think we've all been there where you've held the door open for someone and they don't say thank you. And I mean, if you're like me, I get a little like, God, what kind of manners do you have that you don't say thank you? Or there's a long line of traffic and you tell this person, oh, okay, come on in, no problem, I got you. And they don't give you the thank you wave. Come on, guys, we all know that thank you means so much. And if it means that much among strangers, think about how much it means to the people that love us. So I want you to start refilling your glass every day and get in the mindset of gratitude and being thankful. And then here are some things that you can do to let your partner know besides just saying thank you. You can keep a little gratitude journal. And you've heard about this. Oprah talks about her gratitude journal. But I want you to just jot down a few things. And you guys have heard me talk about how my husband makes my coffee each morning, and I love that. And I really, really appreciate that. There are just certain things that I don't like to do, like change light bulbs that my husband does, that I really, really appreciate, that he's always willing to pick the kids up because I'm seeing clients. And so we share that. But I know that in sharing it, he doesn't have to do those things. We don't have to do anything. I mean, I guess we have to pick up our kids, right? But the thing is I love that we share that. And so one of the things I want you to think about is just jotting down those things and occasionally sharing those with your partner, maybe twice a month. Just saying, you may not have noticed, but I really loved it that when our friends came in, You got them a glass of wine. You started immediately talking to them. I didn't feel the burden of having to carry the conversation. I just love it when we tag team like that socially. Those are the little things that our partners don't know that we love and appreciate. Because when we get busy running the LLC of our lives, we somehow, guys, we forget. We forget to say thank you to our partners. We forget to let them know how vitally important they are to running our lives. And it's this weird thing that happens that people think once they partner that they don't have to say thank you. You've done their laundry 100 times, and you know what? You should do that. Don't assume, guys. Your life, you two are stronger together. But that doesn't mean that you get to take your partner for granted. And when you don't say thank you for, and I'm not talking about every little thing, but letting your partner know their value in your life and all the things that you're appreciative of, you're just like that person. You hold the door open for them and you don't say anything. And that starts to build up over time. So really, starting with yourself, using and having a gratitude journal and sharing that with your partner, saying thank you. And also, I like this one. Last one is switching roles. I think what's interesting is sometimes we get really kind of habituated to our partners doing certain things. And by no means, Kevin, if you're listening to this, do I want you to stop making my coffee, because I love that. But it is good to switch roles sometime. And meaning that if you've been doing laundry for a year, have your partner do it. Not as some punishment to say, see how hard I have it. But sometimes when we switch roles, we get perspective. We start to understand how our partner makes that happen. And we start to sink in to the things that they have to do to really sort of organize their lives and how they accommodate us. Switching roles can be exciting, but it can also be a humbling experience. And it can have you appreciating your partner more. These are just a few tips so that you can remain focused on the good things that your partner brings to the relationship and how to express gratitude. Of course, guys, do those wonderful things like, bring flowers, plan a special date, get tickets to a concert, Post-it notes, any of those things. But sometimes we can just use our words and say thank you. I'm so happy you're in my life, and I so appreciate all the things that you do. That goes a long way. I'm Chantel Cohen, and I help couples become one again.